Hi, my name is Lianne. So, Ohuhu has asked me to do a 4-part series of mini workshops, and this is part 4 of 4. Today I'm going to make an illustration of a donut and talk about all the techniques I'm using. Let's start with putting the protective cover under our page. This prevents the colors from bleeding onto the next page. As you can see, I've already sketched the donut, so we can start coloring right away. I'm going to use a selection of markers from the Honolulu series. These markers have a chisel and a brush nib, so this allows me to color big surfaces with ease while also being able to achieve lots of details. These are the colors I'm going to use. I start by coloring the bottom part and the inner part of the donut. With yellow, I start to color the middle part. I use light brown to draw the shadow, and then I blend this with yellow to create a smooth transition. With dark brown, I create even more shadows. This gives the drawing a lot more definition and depth, and I'll be alternating again with the light brown and yellow. For the inner part, I use dark brown, again alternating with light brown and yellow. Let's start coloring the pink part. Because I've drawn the highlights too, I now know what parts to keep uncolored or slightly less colored. Let's start with the lightest pink and go around the highlights. Now I start coloring the pink part, and with a swiping motion I create a soft transition with the white of the paper. I use a slightly darker pink color to create shadows, and I'm going to blend this with the lightest pink. I'm using another darker pink color to create more shadows. Again, keep alternating between those colors for a smooth transition. The darkest pink color used for shadows gives the drawing a lot more definition and depth. To create an extra intermediate color, I'm putting the two tips together. This results in a softer, smoother transition. Right here I'm using the darkest pink color with purple. I'm going to draw the pre-sketched hearts with purple and make a drop shadow with the darkest pink color. With the white pen, I'll add some highlights and some white hearts to balance the drawing. Again, I make a drop shadow under the white hearts. To finish the drawing, I make a drop shadow under the donut using light gray. I create an intermediate color by putting the tips of dark brown and gray together, so this gives the drop shadow a smooth transition from brown to gray, and then the drawing is done. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to follow Ohuhu and Van Lian on social media.